So today I'm going to review Kennywood here, and I'm going to tell you all the different rides that I would head to first coming into this park, tell you a little bit about the history of Kennywood, and just different things you should know when you go to Kennywood. Kennywood was first founded in 1898 and went by the name of Kenny Grove. It is one of two historical landmark theme parks, the other being Rye Playland. So, when you enter the park, the first ride you want to head to is definitely Steel Curtain. This ride tends to get really long lines. When we went here, I know it doesn't look very busy, but it got packed later on in the day. We were like one of the first people in the park. So in talking with some of the locals that come to Kennywood a lot, I was told that they pretty much only ever run one train on Steel Curtain. Now I don't know why they would do this, but it obviously leads to a lot of backups and very long lines. It is an awesome coaster. It was built by S&S. And it holds a few different records, one being the fact that it has the tallest inversion. You are literally looking upside down at 197 feet. So that's pretty cool. It's the tallest roller coaster in Pennsylvania. It also has 9 inversions, which is the most in North America. It also has some really good hang time. I would put that 0G stall right up there with like Pantheons at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I mean, it's really something. I was not expecting it, and I gotta say this is probably in one of my top 25 favorite coasters. That being said, the next roller coaster that you just have to go to right after Steel Curtain, and that would be Phantom's Revenge. One of the things that makes this coaster so unique and so cool is that second drop is actually taller than the first drop. This coaster sits at 160 foot tall, but that second drop, basically it makes this a terrain coaster. That second drop is 232 feet. And it is incredible. The speed, the air time on this thing. I'm telling you right now, as it's definitely in my top 20 favorite coasters. This thing was awesome. The restraints are very accommodating if you're a bigger person. I mean, I was out of my seat quite a few times, and I was not expecting the speed that this coaster had. It was incredible. 85 miles an hour. Haley's about to face her fears and get on the Exterminator. She does not like dark rides. You're gonna do it?
Yeah.
So it's basically your typical Wild Mouse style coaster, but it makes it pretty unique. It's inside, it's very dark. There's a lot of turns you just don't even see coming up. This was actually built by Reverchon Industries. I have no idea who they are, but pretty unique ride. So I'm going to give you a little tour of the different flat rides that Kennywood has to offer. They have Aero 360. Of course, this is Black Widow. They have a bunch of different awesome flat rides, ones that you won't see at many other parks. Some of them you will. So this is new for 2023. And this is Spinvasion. Pretty cool little flat ride. I haven't seen too many that are quite like this one. Some of them do like a loop. I've seen those before, but that one's very different from some of the other ones. Of course, they have the pirate ship like every other park, and the Music Express. I mean, I've seen those everywhere. these S&S swings. I mean, you see those everywhere now. So one of the cooler attractions that Kennywood has to offer is Noah's Ark. And this thing actually freaked me out a little bit. I'm going to give you a brief little tour of it, but it's pretty odd. So another historical landmark is the Racer. This was built in 1927 and it features a Mobius loop. And if you're not quite sure what a Mobius loop is, it is when both of the trains travel along one continuous track and each of the trains return to the opposite side of the station from which they began. So it's a very cool layout. It's not something you see. It might even be the only wooden one in existence. But moving on, you have Thunderbolt. And I was unable to ride this because you actually have to have 2 riders to ride this. So that kind of sucked. My daughter wasn't tall enough either, so... Another one that's awesome is the Skyrocket. It features a nice LSM launch. This is a Premier Rides launch coaster, and it's a very short ride, but it was very thrilling.
What do you like about this park, hey babe?
I really like Daddy. I really like watching Daddy on the ride.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like it because there's lots of different roller coaster options. Their cold brew coffee was delicious. Kaleidoscope.
And we're at the Candy Kaleidoscope.
At Kennywood.
At Kennywood.
Your daddy just rode the Skyrocket?
Yep. This is the Skyrocket. Wait, move, move, move. It's my dad on the ride.
Good work.
So this is actually the oldest operating roller coaster at Kennywood, and I believe it's the 4th oldest in America. So this features a double downhill, which is very unique. One thing I'll say about this ride is they were pumping those trains out. There wasn't much of a wait. The line was on the longer side, but it just kept going. I gotta say, Kennywood has a wonderful section for kids, Kiddieland, and they offer quite a few different little small rides for, I would say, children between 1.5 to 3 or 4. Haley is way above most kids. She likes to go on the bigger coasters, so this one was very boring for her. She did not enjoy it at all. But that being said, most kids would enjoy this coaster. That being said, I want to thank you all for watching my video on Kennywood. We had a wonderful time here. I hope this motivates you to get over there and check out Kennywood. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as that really helps me out. Thank you.